So, I didn't. So okay, so this is a fan replay, and I didn't realize. So it's sent to me by Ausarcool. So again, if you saw my one video of Ausarcool's comeback, then you'll know who this is. He sent me this replay. It's a fan game. And at first, he sent me this replay saying, "Oh, it's a cool 1v1," and I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And this is an old version of the game before the winter update again. And then I realized who he was fighting when I logged in. I realized who he was fighting. It's Blue Apple, and that answered all my questions right there. If you saw my video like 2 videos ago of my one video of how when he used Spriggans against me, despite going West Asia, you'll know that Blue Apple uses every unit available in his arsenal, all the upgrades, all the units. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. Very interesting map. It almost looks like a bird, honestly. Like here's the head and here's the wings, or an angel, like an angel with his back turned to you, the head and the wings. Anyways, we're gonna speed up time. It seems like Blue Apple is making a bunch of fight bits, so he's definitely going to Maceman Rush. Ooh, that's an interesting tactic. Maceman rushing? That's a quite far distance, though. The one problem with Maceman rushing is the distance. The distance is always important. Whereas Ausarcool he has made a bunch of towers, which is good, but he also has a lot of shooting ranges, and he's producing troops. So that's good too. Unfortunately, oh, this is interesting. So Blue Apple really does use some of the most advanced units that most people don't use this early on. He's saying hi. Oh. Now the good thing for Ausarcool is he has archers, but unfortunately it seems like it wouldn't matter because his archers actually doing surprisingly good damage against those macemen, which is unsurprising because archers usually are actually better, especially because slow macemen. But he managed to destroy 6 houses and a tower. So worth it against that many? I don't think that would be worth it though. That many macemen for 6 Asian houses, which can easily be rebuilt, and a tower, and whatever amount of archers that were lost. I mean, in a way, that's a victory because it does slow your opponent down. But that's not really worth it to use that many macemen. But right here, I guess it's undeterred from him because he goes in for another, and actually makes a bunch of barracks up front. Oh, it makes a little outpost up front. Alright, so he's definitely using interesting strategy, rushing again with macemen. Now, Ausarcool is definitely smart at getting a bunch of archers. He goes in, destroys towers, which is actually very smart because if you can destroy the archers and then let your main force of units come in, because he has a bunch of spearmen coming in too. So he's doing constant assaults. Now, he goes and destroys them with his archers. Okay, so right here. This is a big red flag. This is a big, just you've lost moment right here. right here, you can already tell Ausarcool has already won this match. He has 100% won this match for one reason only. This guy still has not even gotten to Iron Age. He has the resources available to him. He has the upgrades. I'm sorry. He has the you see the cow. He has the stables. He has the archery posts. He has the outposts. Everything. But Cool has made it to medieval. So no matter what Blue Apple does at this point, he cannot defeat Cool. So as you can already tell, Cool has already won this match. 100% already won this match. Blue Apple should have stopped making Macemen at the second wave. He should have solely focused on just 100% building up. Now, right here, he does make it to Iron Age right here because you can tell by the barracks. But Cool has solidified himself. This is a Western Agent Tower. A single Western Agent Tower is enough to hold back an entire army of primitive workers and whatever else you could throw at him in Iron Age. Except maybe hand rams, but even then, hand rams are... You need to defend them because it's 3 arrows hammering down on them. He does try to launch a third wave, but Blue Apple really should not have done this. This was an extraordinarily large waste of resources, whereas Cool wasted so little resources. These archers only cost food. Now, he is having, resource problems because he had to go into medieval, and it is not a good idea to go into medieval with low amount of resources because then you still have to upgrade everything. But right here, look how much Blue Apple has wasted already. These hand rams themselves cost 200, and he does have the resources to do it. He definitely does. I see he has the resources. But the problem is, the reason he has the resources is because he's not upgrading anything. Oh, sorry. He's not upgrading anything. He doesn't need to upgrade anything. He just needs to produce troops. So when you do this, you definitely will have the resources to do it. The problem, as you can see, is the fact that Blue Apple needs to, if he wants to beat Cool, he needs to get to medieval, and he spent so many resources in Iron Age and in Stone Age and in Primitive Age that he literally will have nothing if he tries to go into medieval. Now, it would be a good idea for him to go in medieval now, so that way he can have the population, which, as you see, he does. But Cool has already upgraded everything he needs to, so he just has to wait it out. He's literally bleeding Blue Apple at this point. So, yeah, this map is one and done essentially. Now, unfortunately, as long as Blue Apple can keep Cool here, he can win. If you can trap someone in their area for long enough, because he has to get metal. Because right here, he doesn't have enough metal. He has enough metal to upgrade to late medieval, but nowhere near enough to get to industrial. So the match isn't over yet, but definitely Cool. You should have pushed out when you can. Now it's understandable as to why you didn't, but you need to, now is the perfect opportunity. He's smart. Blue Apple's smart. He goes in for the ballista, but unfortunately Blue Apple is dealing with Mamelukes and archers. Right here, he launches his own attack. Ooh, a counter attack. But unfortunately, they're spotted by Ronin. Now, the one good thing... Oh, look, he actually manages to break through an attack. And unfortunately, he actually does kill quite a few workers in the process, so good on him. It's probably more damage than Blue Apple has done on him. Now, oh, okay, so this is interesting right here. So Cool has actually got Elfin Rammers, which is Elfin Rammers can just obliterate any East Asian country, really, East Asian units. They really, really can. Watch this. We're gonna just slow it down right here. Their AOE plus the combination of their armor makes them practically invulnerable to anything that they could throw. Right here. And unfortunately, the scale of units that Blue Apple is throwing at him is, well, not enough. Apparently, it was not enough to stop his units from dying. Sorry, but he does something interesting. He does get is these Bashiba Zooks. He even gets the Bashiba Zook Elephants, and Blue Apple does launch a counterattack or an attack to try and destroy the docks, which is actually smart, destroying the docks. But one thing Cool should not have done is make Bashiba Zooks. He should have kept making Sarpazes, because while they're not as strong, you're not producing any more metal. You don't have any more metal. And it's right here, well, Blue Apple, again, he's being smart about it, and he's getting Spriggans and keeping him locked in this corner. So in reality, Blue Apple has the advantage of just having the resources available to him. And watch this elephant die. Oh, the elephant actually survived. So already, it's not looking good for a Ausarcool, but same time, he's actually bleeding Blue Apple quite well. But already, I can still tell this is a one-sided match, really. Now, one thing is smart is the fact that he got Bashiba Zooks actually to deal with these horse archers. Now, he should have gotten an elephant. Don't tell me. Oh, Ausarcool has been watching my videos. He's been watching all my videos. He knows He knows immediately. He knows immediately what to do. He knows immediately what to do. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have the metal, but he definitely has the smarts. Oh my god. He knows what to do. He knows what to do. He does get Elephant Rammers too, so he's gonna just obliterate these towers. And he stops the army here. Now, oh, he got Orch Archers in the back. Now, luckily for him, is the fact that he's getting Bashiba Zooks here, and hopefully he can save his archers. But he does manage to destroy the outpost that is here. So he gets Bashiba Zooks to deal with the horse archers. Unfortunately, though, Bashiba Zooks are actually really slow at reloading, whereas Sarpaz would have been better to use. But he does actually stop them, and he actually keeps pushing forward. He doesn't let his rear distract him. He pushes right here. Oh, he pushes forward. Oh wow! Holy! Looks like Blue Apple were prepared too. Oh. Yeah, so again, Spriggans are very prone to friendly fire, but you might actually survive this. Maybe he's lost a lot of Spriggans, but he definitely will probably survive this. Interesting. So he still has Bashiba Zooks here. Where is... Okay. He's getting more Spriggles. Spriggans. Oh, the Springolds. Oh. I'm missing Spriggans. And Springas. I don't care. Oh, he doesn't get any cannons, though. Oh, cool. I hope you get cannons. But I understand if you don't. He's going to industrial, and meanwhile, Blue Apple is probably also on his way to industrial. Yes, he is. Or no, no, he's not. He's actually not even in late medieval. So right there, as you see, that's basically game also. He destroyed all the production facilities that Blue Apple had. Ausarcool again launches another raid. This is a raiding force, obviously. Launches another raids. Sends them to the Springles. All of them die from the Springles, actually. He does actually kill quite a few workers from just a few of the AoE attacks that he was able to do. Meanwhile, I guess Blue Apple hasn't learned. He gets a bunch of rocket cannons, which makes sense because it's the only units he can produce right now. But he's not even in late medieval, so he really should have been upgrading. This is basically game over for him again, though. This is exactly the same thing that happened to me. He tries to siege me in. I break out of it. He then makes tons of Springolds and rocket cannons, and I understand the point of the Springolds because they obviously are good, and archers, but this really isn't worth it. And right here, okay. So unfortunately, cool, you didn't make cannons. I'm disappointed, but you are making light cannons, which kind of makes up for it, and you're building airfields too. So again, it kind of does make up for it. So yeah, you're definitely making up for the fact you're not using. Oh no, wait. You did make a cannon. You did make a cannon. I am proud of you, cool. You are watching my videos. He launches another raid. Very smart. Sending small raids to disrupt the production is always good. Unfortunately, they don't do any real damage, but it slowed the production. Meanwhile, we have this situation going on. I didn't even see this. As you can see, all the elephants were immediately annihilated by the Springolds. But these cannons, though, are working wonders. Somewhat. It seems like they destroyed one. They destroyed one, obviously. And he has light cannons here. Yeah, these cannons are definitely doing work. Made 2 cannons. Oh, and he has a dock. Oh, Blue Apple actually built a dock here. I'm guessing he thought that he could go around. Right here, yep, game over. This is game over right here. A single balloon would have been game over. Blue Apple does not have is still in early medieval. He's just getting late medieval. He's trying to rush it, but by the time it takes for this military aerostat to like get here and then bombard it, and by the time by the time he has a chance to get to not only to industrial, but also to defend himself against unending hordes and build anti-air, this military aerostat could have bombed his base 3 times over. You see right here, he goes in, finishes them off. Blue Apple doesn't even have the metal to get into industrial. Like, he's trying his best to get. He even gets the increased control upgrade. Okay, all these melted balloons came in. Yep, it was a game over right here. A single balloon would have ended the game. But Ausarcool, amazing job. You not only managed to break through, but to be fair, Blue Apple, you. I'm guessing he was trying to build middle fingers here. 100% he was building middle fingers here. These are middle fingers. He's like, F you. But yeah. Looks like Blue Apple is still up to his old shenanigans building Springolds. I really gotta test that strategy out. But from the looks of it, I think Blue Apple is testing that strategy for me. So Springolds are really, really good at dealing with elephants and other heavy units like Mamelukes and such. But by God, they need to be defended, and it was not a good thing for Blue Apple to stay in the early ages for so long. It really was not worth it for Blue Apple to do that. Like, that was probably some of the hardest things. Like, the siege itself, had he just stopped making Macemen, sieged him in right here, okay, 100% would have been fine. But the fact that he had waited, he had just constantly pumped in troops unnecessarily to die like that, not worth it. Not worth it a single bit. Like, okay, what Blue Apple should have done is, again, he should have not rushed Maceman, obviously, but he should have. But when he did rush Maceman, he should have immediately, built his outpost here, surrounded it with towers, surrounded this one area with towers, because this area wasn't open yet. It was just all tree line, as you see. Surround the entire area with towers. Then age up to medieval. Then launch constant consecutive raids into your opponent, but only through the back lines and with the cavalry, and to siege him with like the rocket cannons and Springolds, because Cool only had one iron node, and whether or not Blue Apple knew about it, I don't know. But Cool would have bled himself. He would have never made it to industrial, giving Apple more than enough time to have aged up properly. Even if he was late to aging up, he still would have had the resources necessary to age up and the time to age up. Whereas Cool did not have the time. Now, at first I thought, when Cool didn't destroy his outpost and was getting his elephants just destroyed by those Springolds and other units, I thought, okay, maybe this wouldn't be, a good thing. This wasn't good. But prove me wrong. Cool, again. But then again, I didn't know that this would eventually lost from the fact that Cool didn't make it to medieval before Blue Apple even made it to Iron Age. So there's that. But yeah, good job, Cool. You did a good job. You once again surprised me, making another comeback in a way. Reality, I could see the fact that it was going your way, but Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and I will see you all next time.